Hi, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nao Nails. In this video, I'm going to create a design, sculpting the nail out with acrylic, doing a fade, and then we're going to also add a nude 3D flower. So for this nail design, I'm going to sculpt it. I've already primed and prepped the nail. So if you want to check out the video of how to do that, you click the link below or click the I. We're going to start off with Berrylicious. Close to the cuticle, but don't flood it. Just want a nice and neat border. Then we're going to use Inferno and bring that down. Then we're going to take a bit of Dorothy Slippers, fade that down, and then Pure Red right on the end. Sweep one down that side, sweep a little bit down that side, and then you can start to work your shape. Same on this side, get your shape nice and neat, clear, to encapsulate all of those colours. When you come close to the cuticle, make sure you tip the finger down so it'll draw away from the actual cuticle. Again, make sure your sides are nice and straight. Let that set a little bit and then we'll pinch the nail. Ready to pinch now. I've got the pinching tool on there. I'm letting the pinching tool draw in all by itself. It's going to put pressure onto that nail. I'm just pinching down the length of the nail. And that's almost set. Still a slight bounce in it. We can take this sculpting form off. Yeah, it's pretty hard now. I'm going to take a 150 grit file and do the side walls first. So side walls and the length. Keeping them nice and straight. Then I'm going to do the cuticle area. I do the same routine with all the nails so they all look the same. And then I'm going to do the full length now. I'm going to buff over with a white block. This is going to help smooth the nail, make it nice and smooth, ready for the nail art to go on. Wiping over with a bit of acetone just to smooth that nail and to remove any debris that we don't want. Now with this natural beige, I'm going to use a 3D brush. Because if you look at the other nails, we've got some with smile lines. Using the natural beige, we're going to make this design flow by putting using the natural beige for 3D on these nails, which will just complement the full set of nails. For the 3D, I'm going to use the Speed Liquid. So I'm pressing it out into a half moon shape. And because it goes slightly transparent, you'll see the darker colours coming through, which will add depth to the design as well. Next petal. See, we're getting closer to the centre all the time, so we're going round and round and round till we get right to the centre. And you can see how the colour underneath shows through because we've pressed it that thin here, and you can see the darker colour creating shading. We're going to do the centre now. So I've just spun that round. So I've just created a leaf shape there. Adding a little bit of detail with a knife or a gel spatula. Pressing that out. Then again, just pressing in some little vines for detail. I'm going to add a few stones. Just take a few of those out. To adhere your stones, get a little bit of the sealer gel, tiny bit on the end of a dotting tool. That's going to help you pick them up. And we're going to add a few stones, so I've just literally put a little tiny bit of the gel so we can place those on. And we're going to put those into the lamp, LED for 1 minute, UV for 2 minutes. I've got a little bit of white paint, so I'm going to use that quite dry. Just to highlight literally dry brushing to bring out some of the detail. Just using the acrylic brush to soften any of the paint that I wanted a little bit softer. That can go into the lamp and be cured now. Now that's cured, we're going to finish this nail with a little bit of cuticle oil to replenish the skin and the cuticle.